Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I am doing a ring pour using quite a lot of colors, and most of them I made up myself. So I used a whole bunch of Eraldo paints, very few Montmartre paints, and I added a bunch of white to this and a bunch of this to that, so I'll tell you as I pour the paints. So this is Eraldo's Golden Diamond, and to that I added some Pearl X iridescent powder, gold powder. This one is one of my favorites that I've ever made. It is Eraldo's metallic pearl with a little bit of metallic pink. It's a little bit lighter than it shows in the video. This one is a mix and match of a bunch of colors, pinks, a little bit of red, and it has some violet Pearl X powder in it. Here I have red with red gold powder in it. You can just see it as I move the knife around. Obviously you can see it much clearer when you're looking at the paint. The camera doesn't pick up as much. Here I have metallic blue with a bit of blue red Pearl X powder in it. And this one is a mix and match of all sorts of blues and silvers and whatever, also with the blue powder in it. Here we have metallic fuchsia that has, I think, powder in it. The violet, I cannot remember for sure. And here I just carry on layering my cup and do a base coat and get to pouring. pretty damn happy with what I'm looking at now. I haven't had a result that is that pretty for a long time. I think it is. So I learned my lesson. I definitely need a bigger pillow or just a complete base coat. So I just added some. Unfortunately, I didn't think to thin the blue down, but it's okay, it still worked. And I'm going to now start tilting very carefully to try and keep as much as I can of those lines and detail. The center sucked a bit. I always struggle to lift up the cup without the paint going funny in the middle. But yeah, so I'm tilting very carefully, and my corner catcher is going to be my friend. The side that I'm tilting now, I absolutely adore. That is the best part of the painting. So these parts I try to lose as little as possible, and I just continue to tilt using my corner catcher and picking what I like and what I don't like and tilting off what I don't like. I'm unsure where that white blob of paint came from, but I seem to have blended it in okay enough for it to not be so obvious. The area that I'm tilting off now, I actually speeded up a little bit because I really did it slowly. I was not very fond of the color. It was that purpley, reddy, funny color that turned into this weird, musky purple, and it to me just did not suit the other side of the canvas. So I wanted to tilt some of it off. What that did was open up the blue cells and the blue lines, but also as I take the paint back to the center to bring the blue lines, now the bigger blue lines, back down, close them up a little bit, that in turn opened up more of the purple part that I didn't like. So that just expanded it and made it more obvious. So I was not crazy about that, but I wasn't willing to tilt off more and risk stretching out the other side of the canvas where those striking blue lines are. So it just ended up being that way, and if I look at it now, I'm actually very happy with it. The blue cells give it some interest. The middle there I really didn't like. I just tried to make it less squiggly. I really didn't like the center. So now it's not great, but it is a little bit better than it was. I turned the canvas around so that you could see it from my point of view, how I like it. And I'm just torching it a little bit to remove a lot of bubbles. And that is my painting. I think I could have done better, but I like it. I love the striking blue lines. And you can't really see it in the camera, but that pink that I loved so much is very prominent in the center and in between the blue lines. It looks like an off goldy color, but it's actually pink. You can see it now. It's that light pink, and it has a gold frame around it from the white gold. It is absolutely gorgeous. Those two colors together, and then the blue striking lines, are phenomenal. If you look at it like this, from this point of view, you can see a lot of interest in the canvas. So from a distance, you can't really see everything that's happening in here, but like there, that part is amazing to me. It is so interesting. This part is the part that I wasn't very fond of, but it is what it is. And that center again is pink. It is not, it looks like yellowy something. I'll try and show you now by changing the lighting. You can see there it's a bit more pink, but it's actually a beautiful pink. So that's my painting. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you, and until next time, bye.